everybody, and welcome back to All Around the Platinum, the show where I play a game, we platinum it, and then we talk about it on here like this. And today, as you would have seen from the title, we're going to be talking about Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. Now, I actually had a bunch of footage recorded, over 4 hours of it, which is actually a video on the main channel. Go check that out if you like. But for whatever reason, my PC doesn't have the footage anymore. It's just gone, which is very upsetting. It's probably still on my laptop, I'm not too sure, but I need to get these videos done. But I do have all the trophies popping, so I'll just be talking over it while they're popping in the background, and then you'll kind of see the last few at the end. So, this game is fun. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun playing through this game. I did use a guide to do the 2 playthroughs that are required, because, well, it takes a while. It can take a very long time, and there are buggy trophies as well along with it. And unfortunately, that can really impair kind of how long this trophy list can take to get through. But I've wanted to play Everybody's Gone to the Rapture for a while, and so I did. So, to quickly jump on to the PSN profiles list, this is rated a 2 out of 10 difficulty on the list for getting the platinum, and I'll let you know later if I agree with that or not. But I had a great time with this, playing through it all, getting to experience the story, seeing every single aspect of the story, which is definitely a bonus from following a guide, finding everything, like all the story parts and stuff. It definitely helped make the game a lot more enjoyable and fun to play through. And I kind of like walking simulators. I think when they're done right, they can be phenomenal games with amazing stories. There are obviously the few awful dog ones that are out there, but this one thankfully didn't fall into that for me. So, being a walking simulator, the game itself is very simple to play. It's literally a walking simulator. You go from area to area, learning the story and unfolding it all. And quite frankly, I recommend, if you haven't played this game, go and play it. It's a fantastic story to experience, and it's definitely one of the better walking simulators that are out there. Now you know the difficulty of the trophies. Let's go through how many there are. So, there are exactly 19 trophies, including the platinum, and quite frankly, it's really not a super hard list, but again, we'll get into that later. So, without further ado, guys, I'll allow all of the trophies to just pop for you, so you can watch them pop as it goes along, and yeah, enjoy, guys. Sorry again that the footage wasn't exactly how I planned to do it, but yeah, as you would have seen, they've been going on in the background anyway, so I'll just let you experience the rest of them, and then obviously the platinum at the end.
Phones are all strange. I can't pinpoint the logic of transmission.
You what? What are you doing with that paint?
Means the EMC are actually moving at the proper speed. Listen, Frank, have you heard anything on the radio about a flu?
It reaches out from the shadow of the tower, across the observatory, over the valley, and consumes the world. Pressure in my eyes again. I can't move my legs, can't feel my face. When
When I was a kid. When I was a kid.
Alright guys, so without further ado, let's get into the scorings and the hardest trophy that I had to obtain while playing through this game. So, quite frankly, I had a great time playing this game. If I was to give it a score out of 10 on my enjoyment, I would say I'd give it a strong 7 out of 10. It was a fun game, I really enjoyed the type of game that it is. I'm personally a massive fan of walking simulators when done right, and to be completely honest with you, the story in this game is fantastic. It's a lot of fun. It's a super intricate story as well, learning all about these different paths and these different situations that were going on with all these different characters. And to be completely honest, one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard in a game. I absolutely adored the music in this game, and there was not a single point in time where I genuinely wasn't having an absolutely amazing time just listening to the soundtrack on repeat. It was fantastic. I had an amazing, enjoyable experience with this game, and I would highly recommend people play it in the future. Now, difficulty of the trophies. Now, obviously, this is a little bit biased for me, I'm not going to lie. Of course, I did use the guides on PSN Profiles to be able to get this platinum, and that was because I knew there were glitched trophies and buggy trophies. So just because of that, I am going to rate the difficulty of this trophy list a 5 out of 10. If I'm being completely honest, was my experience a 5 out of 10? Of course not. My experience was a 1 out of 10. But from other people that I have watched platinum this game, videos made on this game, I've learned through their experiences that there are some buggy trophies, collectibles especially. There's no real way to know if you've looked at the collectible, so you end up standing there and staring at the collectible for a good 10 to 15 seconds, making sure that the game has picked up on it, because otherwise you might end up not getting a trophy just because one collectible didn't count it as being popped or looked at, and that can be a serious issue. Thankfully, like I said, I avoided that by using the PSN Profiles guides, but of course, if I didn't have that guide, if let's say that guide was not accessible to me, or any guide, I'll tell you, the difficulty for this one would have been slightly higher due to just glitches and bugs and problems with the game keeping track of what you've actually, looked at and checked. And for the hardest trophy in the entire game, I'm going to go with Bibliophile, which basically means you have to find all of these specific books that are laced around the world as you play through. And the reason that I chose this trophy in particular, despite using a guide obviously, there were some books that counted towards the trophy for this collectible in particular, that there is no way you would know that unless you looked up a guide. Some of them are literally face down, so there's no sort of indication or clue to them, and some of them are very far off the beaten path as well, so you might be looking for a long time. Not saying that it's an incredibly difficult game to get the trophies on, like collectibles are not notorious for being difficult, but just the amount of time it would take you if you were not aware of everything, I could understand why this could become quite frustrating, and this trophy in particular has some tracking problems with it as well. So, there it is, guys. Everybody has gone to the... Well, it's not everybody has gone to the Rapture. Everybody's gone to the Rapture. It's a very fun game, and I enjoyed my time thoroughly with it. Is it a little bit cheesy, the fact that I used a guide? Absolutely. I'm not going to lie about that. But I genuinely don't think I would have got the platinum for this in a very quick or efficient time. Probably would have taken me a few weeks to get the platinum, if I'm being completely honest, without the guide. And the guides are there for a reason, man. Trophies in this game are known for being glitched and bugged, so using a guide just sped up the process, made it a lot more easy, and made me feel a lot more comfortable and confident while playing the game, so I could just enjoy the story, and I didn't really have to worry about the trophies in the background. So, yeah, would I recommend this game? Absolutely. If you can get your hands on this, whether it's on PlayStation or Xbox, or I don't know if it's on PC, but if it's on PC, absolutely, I would recommend playing through this game. The story to it is fantastic. The acting is a little wonky here and there, but quite frankly, it's an amazing experience that will really tug at your heartstrings at times as well, which makes it even better. The main character is, let's face it, not exactly a good guy, but I mean, as you play through the game, things start to piece together on what's gone on in Rapture. It's crazy. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching and bearing with me while these videos are taking a little bit longer to get out. Again, thank you to everyone that's supporting the series so far. I hope you guys are enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun to make these videos. And yeah, I have got another platinum video that is already rocking and ready to go. I've just got to actually put it together. When you get an ensemble of heroes together and a game that should be amazing, and it turns out to be trash. I'll see you in that one.